We do. We're unfettered.
I'm
Unfettered, bitch.
We're unfuckered.
Oh, shut up. Sorry, I was talking to my stupid video.
RER Talks 420.
Jesus, Murphy.
Are we live? Are we live?
I don't know. I'm looking for the live thing yet.
fuck it. We're doing it live. Yeah, we're live.
There we go. Video.
See that McDonald's was going to have sauce packets of just the Big Mac sauce, so you can get it for your fries.
I'm surprised it took them that long.
Yeah, everybody else does that. You can get like Chick-fil-A stuff, horsey
Right, I know.
sauce.
Yeah.
Else does that. You can get,
McDonald's
like,
enter in
Chick-fil-A
1992.
stuff,
All right.
And isn't it a Thousand Island dressing? It's nothing really secret.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
right.
basically in this episode of the Red Eye Report, we discussed 420, I guess. We find the optimal position to face fuck a sex doll, and as usual, we kill it, fill it, and grill it. Secrets in the sauce. With me this week is the all-seeing Oracle. The only sauce Oracle has ever had a secret with is the honey mustard at Wendy's. What is it? No idea. It's a secret. So, yeah. Next to him is the fluffy teddy bear.
Yay.
Teddy's smoked everything, except, I'm assuming, a cock. Which brings me to my next stop
You are
around the
correct
table of
about that.
debauchery. Ashtray. Fucking Joes and ass-licking hoes. I hope you all tipped the maid well, because that's gross. Last and least, I'm the mystic. Last time I tipped a maid, it was just a tip. And this is the Red Eye Report. All right, so...
And by maid, you mean your wife.
Yeah. that's
Old
the only
maid.
Old maid.
That's a good way to get in with your wife. Call her an old maid.
Oh, an old maid, yeah.
Yeah, she's not bad.
Hey, honey.
That's my old maid.
Love
right there.
it. All right, so let's go around before I explain what 420 really means.
What does it really mean?
What do you guys think? Like when I grew up, I always thought that it was some fucking Californian code for pot smoking. You know what I'm saying? Like 311. 311 is an actual code for indecent exposure in Oklahoma City. Or not Oklahoma City, Omaha, Nebraska.
Really? That's what that
Is that the
band
name of the
was?
band
Yeah,
is based
Yeah,
on?
that's
311.
what that band is.
Indecent
Are they from
exposure
Omaha?
from
Yeah.
Omaha. Okay.
So I always thought like 420, like that's what the story was. It was like California code for pot smoking. You know.
So the story I heard was it started with Colorado students at like University of Colorado, them going out and smoking it at like 4 or something like that about
Like when
the date or
class
time.
ended or some shit.
Yeah,
Okay, that's what you heard.
that's the urban legend that I heard back in the day, which was a Tuesday, by the way.
Gotcha.
Oh,
gotcha.
back in the day, always it's Tuesday.
Yeah,
That's right.
It's always a Tuesday.
Yeah, I think I read it in one of those like, pot encyclopedia books you find, at Urban Outfitters or whatever. Something about
you buy pot books at Urban Outfitters?
Oh yeah, Urban
First
Outfitters.
stuff. Why are you in an Urban
That was
Outfitters?
the most hipster thing I've ever heard.
Right?
Yeah, well, I don't know if
Life.
it's still there. There used to be an Urban Outfitters here in Madison.
And they would have a
Um,
pot
Pot
encyclopedia.
encyclopedia.
Well, they've got a whole section of kind of coffee table books, and there was like a pot culture book.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
Makes more sense now.
they explained it in the sense too that like no one really knew. I guess
Right.
that's what it said, and it was something I read what Teddy read about like, this is the time when fucking hippies would get out of class and go smoke dope.
Okay, but after I got a little older and started getting into other stupid ass shit. For no,
You're
maybe it's
breaking up.
Am I breaking up?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Testing. Can you hear me now better?
Yeah,
Better?
we can hear you.
I believe 420 is the day that Haile Selassie went to Jamaica. Visited Jamaica back in like 1930 or some shit. So
I don't know. I just thought that it was like Star Wars Day or any other bullshit day that people like the drug dealers were just like they're like, you know what?
Well, the
What-
April 20th is absolutely that day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like April 20th, like 420 was a thing before April 20th became a thing. So, according to USA Today, Teddy had it close. It was a Californian group of teenagers at San Rafael High School in the early 1970s. They were dubbed the Waldos. They gathered at 4:20 p.m. and the reason it was 4:20, they had this wall behind where the fucking all the football players practiced, and they were done by that time. They were out of there by 4:10. So the 4:20 was the time. Oh, we never did that. Yeah, that's right. Who we pausing for?
Oh my god!
God
Weekly
damn it, we're
benefit.
sorry. We're sorry.
Sorry, Dane County Humane Society.
Yep.
Oh, we were all stoned and forgot.
We're doing it for the cat that got dropped off at the farm today.
Yep.
That's true. Yeah, right.
Isn't it?
By
Isn't
some
it
big bastard
Yep.
with long hair and a deep, sexy voice.
Twizzler.
Twizzler. Twizzler. He's got a little dislocated hip, so there's a little bit of jive in him every time he walks.
Get his hip.
But he's high all the time. That's the only way they can deal with the pain. So whenever you
Right.
see Twizzler, just feed him weed.
Right. A big satchel of catnip. Give him a catnip lick.
Catnip lick. Okay.
My next album.
So anyway, yeah, 4:20 was the time that they would meet up because no one was around after the after school activities. Fucking cheerleaders cheerleading and shit. And the reason that 4:20 became a thing on April 20th, which is actually, I don't know if this is true. Dave Reddick's a member of the Waldos. This is the Waldos is the original group of teenagers that supposedly coined the term 420, whatever. Told Time magazine in 2017 that the band The Grateful Dead helped popularize the term during his tenure. He worked as a roadie for bassist Phil Lesh from the Grateful Dead. Time reports that during a December show in 1990, some Deadheads in Oakland distributed flyers inviting people to smoke 420 at 420 on April 20th. One of the recipients of the flyer was Steve Bloom, a reporter at the High Times.
Convenient.
The following year, the popular cannabis publication printed that flyer and a new observance was born. So 1991.
I would have thought it was way older than that.
Oh, sure. Crazy thing is like some of these, a lot of weed culture stuff is not as old as we think. The classic sweet leaf grinder, which was like the wooden one with the little nails in it.
Yeah.
2001.
Fucking hate those grinders.
Yeah, they suck because they
fucking
get sticky over time.
Yeah.
But seriously, 2001? Like that seems like something that should be as old as like this fucking 70s or 80s, right? A grinder for your weed.
Then come to find
So
out the fucking
commonplace now.
Taliban fucking released that shit.
Yeah, right. Didn't the
those
cavemen enter the Aztecs?
There was no market for like the machine ones back then. I'm pretty sure. I mean, you either had your hands, a little bit of scissors, or fucking. Or I remember back in the day. I mean, those grinders sucked, but back in the day, if somebody had one, they were awesome because you didn't have to use fucking fingers. There were no like fucking. There was no.
The thing is, the idea and the concept is only as old as 2001.
Yeah, I get that though. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, we got we're good with the fingers, man.
Yeah. Okay, so the Waldos apparently actually have a website with documented proof. In that fucking
it's AI generated.
In that
ChatGPT
document or in that fucking article, you can click that link. It shows the documentation. Yeah, the USA Today one. It shows documentation. Supposedly, I haven't really looked at it, obviously, because who cares? It's a good story. You know what I mean? Who cares really where it came from?
Right. So long as it's
I just want to make sure I'm not smoking like to the death of babies and shit.
Yeah, right. I guess.
Yeah, right.
So that
Maybe
got
we
me
should read the
thinking-
fine print here, Mystic. What are we signing up for?
So that got me thinking, like, what
Who cares where it came from? It's a great story. That's like how QAnon started.
Oh, stop it. So there's a map here that I have to the state of marijuana legalization in the United States because I read that same thing that Ashtray did. I even posted and got excited until I really thought about it. That it's Republicans doing it. So it's going to be like, you know,
lame or
the
high,
most
super high
limited
tax
fucking-
rate.
Yeah. So it got me thinking, like, how many states have it legal, like fully legal or medical, compared to the ones that don't? And this map is pretty, I mean, it kind of makes me mad. Like, I don't understand.
Yeah, it's like 30. It's like 32 states.
Look at the fucking, I mean, Louisiana,
Yeah, bring up that
Alabama,
map. Where's that map
All
at?
right, I'm bringing it up. Hold on.
Pay attention.
Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, and Florida, and Oklahoma have medical marijuana. That's some backward shit.
Yeah.
Wisconsin doesn't have shit.
Yeah,
Illinois has fully legal.
Yep. Illinois,
know.
Missouri.
it's almost like
Missouri.
the Bible Belt, except Wisconsin.
Yeah, you're good. You're right about that.
Well, yeah. I mean, you still don't have. Is it
If
Ohio?
Mississippi, if
No,
Mississippi,
Ohio's
Indiana.
medical.
Indiana's not in there yet.
Yeah, Indiana isn't.
Iowa
Kentucky,
isn't yet.
Tennessee isn't. North, South
Tennessee,
Carolina, and Georgia,
And Wyoming.
and Texas too.
But whatever. Fuck those states.
it's gonna be a while for Tennessee. I mean, it's decriminalized up to an ounce in Davidson County, but
I mean,
Yeah.
and I don't
Versus-
care how. I don't care what kind of fucking medical.
It's a
it is, 'cause
slow.
I'm gonna get
that's-
it. I got whatever you need. you know what I
Exactly.
mean, for proof.
That's
so.
the thing with that's the beauty of that's the beauty and horror of democracy is it's a slow glacier of progress.
Yeah, right.
A slow glacier of progress. And like these, counties where it is, okay, it's decriminalized. And to where that slowly is gonna change the cultural
I don't think it will be
acceptance.
because
You don't think it will?
I mean, just like they're dry counties and shit, they can just because it's allowed
Yeah.
federally. Somebody, a county or something, can
I mean,
outlaw it.
the thing is, yeah,
Well,
you're
yeah,
right.
'cause
Like,
it could
there's
go
gonna
the other
always
way,
gonna be
too.
dry counties.
I mean, if
There's always gonna
something-
Yeah.
be Timbuktu, bumfuck Egypt counties that don't
Yeah.
have anyone new coming in, other
mean
than fucking
everywhere?
weird hippies.
What?
Well, in the sense that like you're always gonna have dry counties, even if weed is legalized federally.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what I said.
I know, and I asked him what because I didn't understand what Ashtray said. So
Oh, I got you.
And now
not,
we
not
full
everything
circled it.
has to do with you, Teddy.
You goddamn right it does. Sorry.
Huh.
Fucking right.
Anyway,
Don't you
Anyway.
ever fucking forget it. God damn
Anyway.
it.
That's. I
So-
mean, that's all. That's
That's
it.
all you have about
Well,
It's the
flexibility.
I
stupidest
mean-
shit. It's the stupidest subject I've ever
Jesus
thought
fucking
of.
Christ.
Hey,
I
have you
didn't-
guys
You couldn't find-
been to a no shit dispensary? I know
Oh, yes.
Ashtray
Dude, I've been
and Teddy have.
Yep.
to an illegal dispensary here.
I have
And
not.
Really?
No, you're asking about legal. Or
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I've been to both of them. Yeah.
Yeah, like a legal dispensary.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think all they would have to do is just take whatever politicians would get their pockets lined and just pull into the parking lot and
Yeah.
watch how busy
any
those
given day.
motherfucking places
Yeah.
Yeah,
are
yeah.
and how much they are taxing, how much money they can gain. I mean, Jesus Christ. They're making fucking money hand over fists. I haven't
mean,
been
there's
to a
always-
dispensary that was like dead.
Yeah. I mean, there's always a line Monday through Sunday.
Yeah.
They
There's a
estimated
fucking
that
line.
southeastern Wisconsin, just in the southeastern corner where Milwaukee is, spent almost $200 million in Chicago or in Illinois
Mm-hmm.
last year on fucking legal weed, dude.
Right.
We can drive an hour in 10 minutes and get it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, why?
Right.
Come on, guys.
Yeah. It
Wow.
is pretty weird.
Well, even with this Wisconsin thing, if anything happens here, it might be so like lame that like what's it gonna do other than people will still be getting it through other radio connects.
Well, yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it'll be easier for, veterans and people that
Yeah.
really actually need it.
Or all, and the
I
thing
just
too,
wanna
though,
get
is
high.
these. I have to we have to remind ourselves that the like, even though we'll still be getting it through the under the table back channels, it is that slow creep of
Well,
changing the idea
And
of it.
it's yeah, and the thing is even if you get it in the back channels, possessing it is still legal. So that it takes that whole stress
Yeah.
of the paranoia of fucking
And a
getting
lot
caught
less
with it.
of
Mm.
a lot less jobs will all in turn um
What are you saying?
business
Tony?
owners will
Yeah.
stop worrying about it
Right.
and
Yeah, they
hire.
fucking drug tested my daughter at the Buckle.
What's the buckle?
Wow, really? The Buckle? It's a mall store.
It's a clothing store in the mall.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
my
like fucking somewhere
God.
Ashtray would go.
Yeah, and then now they're bitching that they don't have enough employees. Yeah, because you drug tested everybody and they quit rather than get fired.
Wait a
What
second.
do you
They
think's gonna happen?
fucking so they drug tested
Yeah,
after
they
they were.
drug tested everybody.
Oh my God.
Wait. Oh, do they
Yeah.
do like a surprise drug test, or they just drug
Yeah.
test every new employee? Because
No,
that's
they did
common
like a
sense.
surprise.
Yeah.
drug
Oh,
test.
As long as they don't
That's
start drug testing in the
weird.
restaurant.
That
industry,
seems like
they're
a-
good.
that's so stupid.
that's so stupid, corporate
Yeah.
level wise.
Right?
It's the Buckle, man.
Yeah.
How
It's the
lucid
mall.
do you have to be
Yeah,
to
this
sell
isn't the
jeans and
fucking
shit?
Navy SEALs. This is the buckle.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have state
But hey,
secrets.
Yeah.
You know,
No, like
you're,
Right.
oh,
you're
yeah.
making minimum wage to make me money, motherfucker. You do it right. I
Right.
don't want you high. I don't want you
Yeah.
having
Yeah.
fun.
You're gonna
Jesus
do it on the
Christ.
right side of Jesus.
right. Not on the left, fucking heathen.
Oh man. That's a fucking
Oh,
dumb shit
shit.
move.
Okay, so what's best dispensary town y'all ever been to? Mystic, go.
I've never been to a dispensary.
Oh, really? You never? Didn't you just say you live like an hour and 10 minutes away from?
Yeah, but I get that shit mailed to me.
Okay, Ashtray.
Yeah,
Well, think about it. The one with Yumi and Oracle might have been the only actual full dispensary that I've been to.
Mm. Yeah.
Um,
that was
The one for the wedding, yeah.
North
Yeah.
Attleboro,
because
Yeah.
Massachusetts.
I have not yet been to any of the ones down in Illinois. Like that's the thing. It's like, if I was really into edibles, sure, I would make the trip. But everything's
Dude, did I get yelled at for having my shoulder bag on or some shit? And I was like, the chick yelled at me. I was like, I don't. You remember that?
at the
I don't remember that.
at the dispensary.
Yeah, it was like I had my shoulder bag and she was like,
Well,
hey, it's
no,
not
I don't
cool.
think
was
so.
like,
The
I don't-
dispensary was.
like, they
I
don't
don't
have to bring a
remember if
bag
you
in
had
there.
something. I just remember
that,
like it was
yeah.
pretty streamlined. Like
Mhm.
you had
Oh
to
yeah.
Oh, it's true. Yeah.
tell it
same
how
guy.
it was, Oracle. Like you had to
Well, it's just.
pre-book your
I mean,
appointment or some shit.
every time you go there, there's fucking line like wrapped around, and they get you in, pretty quickly or whatever. And once you go in there, I mean, they got music, they got fucking videos or advertisements for shit. I mean, just a really, I don't know, relaxing but also cool and efficient business environment. I think that
It was
might
fun.
be the industrial park that Aaron Hernandez might have executed that person.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's all right.
that's awesome.
Yay!
little
I got
tidbit
to
there.
buy weed.
Little tidbit of information there.
I got to buy weed by a place that an atrocity happened. That is awesome.
We got to be geographically close to history.
My favorite dispensary town I've been to was Vegas. Me and my wife went for 40.
I can imagine.
Mm.
Vegas.
Dude, there were dispensaries every.
When was
fucking
it legalized there?
I don't know. I didn't even know it was legalized when we got there. I
think
was like, holy shit.
It was when my parents went out there, and that was like 2018.
Hmm.
But yeah, I
Okay.
mean, it was.
I think 2010 was the last time I was in Vegas. It's been a while.
But awesome, yeah. So, but anyway, it's, the best thing about this, like I said, dispensaries are everywhere. And what we learned, they give you like a free joint and shit. Like if you buy something, they give you a free joint. So you could buy like a $5 joint and you can get another joint. So me and my wife went around to like 20 dispensaries. Just kidding. It was fucking
Word.
Nice.
Is that it?
I
That's it.
guess. I mean, it's your topic, right?
yeah.
Is it?
What day is it?
I don't remember.
I mean, looking at this
It's
map,
Christmas
though,
Day.
like you said, like with the Vegas and whatnot, like I feel like it isn't even that big of a deal for some of these states anymore. They're just like, whatever.
Right.
It's like them raising the speed limit 5 miles per hour or whatever for some of these states. It's just like, whatever. It's fucking legal now, which is so weird if you ever incarcerated or you have people incarcerated for fucking weed shit.
Right.
I would be so fucking salty.
Yeah.
If I was.
Yeah, they should have all gotten out of prison.
Right?
Well, I wonder if the state legalizes and the state charges, I wonder if you do get out of prison. But even though it's legal, it's illegal federally. Should look that shit up.
I kind of doubt it. They're just like, because don't they make a bunch of money?
Yeah, they're gonna make money off your ass.
Right.
Well,
in prison. They're not gonna let you out.
Now, if they can make money off your ass.
All right, fuck it. 420.
Fuck it.
Get high. Oracle. Half-Life 2 VR mod.
Boom. Yeah, so I was playing more Half-Life 2 VR mod. They now have the...
Oh, that's thrilling.
So they now have episode Half-Life 2, and they've just done the conversion for episode 1 and 2. So they have the full Half-Life 2 kind of collection with the VR mod that's been completed. And I like it better than Half-Life Alyx. I think it is better. It is, a straight up first-person shooter. You better have your fucking VR legs because you're just moving around. You're doing first-person shooter shit. But yeah, it's excellent to have that on there. So check it out. Though they're free as long as you own the original game on Steam. So you can download them. And if you need to get them, there are deals. You can look up like CD keys or whatever. You can get like the orange box or like whatever complete collection if you need to. Otherwise, they're, I don't know, $5 a piece or something like that. You can pick them up for. So definitely recommend that if you want to get into some cool VR shit.
Word. All right. Teddy, goddamn ribs.
I made some ribs on Sunday. These motherfucking ribs.
Goddamn delicious.
Goddamn delicious, bro.
They make you want to smack your mama.
Yeah. Eat some ass.
I mean, yeah. And I disagree with the notion if the bone is falling out, they're overcooked. I disagree with that notion.
No, that's when they're perfectly cooked.
Yeah. What?
Like
but it's according to rib people, right? According to rib people, though, it's they're falling off the bone. It's overcooked.
Give a fuck what those rib people say.
I don't either. That's what I'm saying, bro. They were fucking delicious.
The thing, you almost think of it.
They can suck Ashtray's dick.
Totally suck my dick. It was a perfect temperature where you actually get that meat to separate enough off that bone that is.
Right.
How can you argue with that?
Right.
That slow roasted chaka meat just falls right off the bone.
Man, cavemen would be jelly.
Anyway, cool ribs. Awesome. And we're gonna talk about quite possibly the greatest pun ever printed. So there's a story about a guy in Mississippi who tried to hide his what looked like a little 25, I guess.
Yeah, it was not a Glock.
No, it wasn't, but it tried to hide it inside a quesadilla from Taco Bell.
Huh.
Like in between, like where the cheese and the chicken is.
Really?
And
Mhm.
yeah, and the headline that NBC Washington put out was guacamole ? And I don't know why,
can you
but
zoom
I
in on that?
laughed so motherfucking hard. Guacamole, dude.
Guacamole. That looks like the cheapest fucking gun I've ever seen.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was caught with heroin, meth, gun, obviously, and like some other charges too, like obstructing
what-
Comes with the
justice.
territory.
And where was this at? Where do you call it?
I thought it was Mississippi.
Okay, I didn't hear the first one. I didn't know if it was like an airport or something. Or
Maybe it wasn't Mississippi. Where the fuck was it?
No,
In
Mississippi.
Tennessee, Wisconsin.
Was it? Okay.
Yep.
Thought for a second it was Florida, and I got it wrong. Yeah, that's it. That's all. It's just the greatest pun ever. Guacamole.
Guacamole.
I don't care if it wasn't a Glock or not. That's just
Right.
Bob's Burgers would be proud.
Then did it say like was the officer like, oh, they had this this taco that was really horribly wrapped. Like, oh, I haven't eaten it yet. And it's like,
Mm.
yeah, when you try to rewrap like a burger or a taco, anything, it just never
Yeah.
looks the same.
All
Okay.
right. Now we're gonna move on to Ashtray. Cockmaker face fucker.
Fuckmaker face fucker. So yeah, I had a completely unplanned little
Yeah, but
scenario
whatever,
Friday night.
Face raper.
Yeah, so I was out dancing at the Crucible, like, dude.
He's gonna take.
What's that?
Go ahead.
Teddy can't handle gay things.
Right.
I know Teddy's uncomfortable. He's gonna leave the scenario. Okay. That's okay, Teddy. Go back to 1993. So this I'm dancing and this
Wait, what the fuck you say?
chick. We thought you had to go leave because you were getting uncomfortable. This chick comes up and talks to me about, and she's like, "Oh, hey, introduce yourself. Love your energy. You're dancing. Me and my partner are, the code words, alternative lifestyle couple." And we exchanged like Facebook profiles, and
Not even numbers.
Wait.
Facebook profiles.
You guys got to really know each other at first, didn't you?
yep.
Just fucking
Jeez.
let's exchange Facebook profiles and then
Yeah, no. So yeah, and I
fuck
look
the shit out of each other.
look at some of the pictures on it. It's like totally. I got the vibe.
Hours
That,
on it.
yeah, this is like an OnlyFans couple.
Oh, so this is on video.
The no, there was no video, but
yeah,
you say-
no,
that I know.
you
That I know.
Say that now.
Say that now.
that I know. of.
That's recorded somewhere, bro. They had a hidden camera.
And yeah. Anyway, so it's like I get along with these motherfuckers. So at the end of the night, they like texted like, "Hey, we missed you on the way out, but would you want to come back to the hotel room?" Like, "Oh yeah, sure, I'm leaving." So
at this point, walk me through what's going through your head. You know you're getting fucked, right?
the
Like you don't know the extent to like what kind of participation is.
no, I mean it's
due to
not
the same sex.
no, like like yeah, no, I know I'm getting into something sexy.
Gotcha.
like,
All right.
This is not just like blah blah blah, like do like
You're-
fucking playing it
You're
totally
not going to
dumb.
play Jenga at the hotel
Yeah.
room.
I mean, yeah, that's-
Oh yeah, no, and so it was like, I'm like, yeah, I'll come over. I'm like,
Nope.
hey, I'm
More
one of
like-
those expect anything, expect nothing kind of people, and so come up to their room, get a chat there, both like 35, and they're a couple from fucking Appleton up north, and they were down for they're like, oh yeah, we come down once a month for these events, blah blah blah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, right. And So they're like, well, what do you expect out of this? And I'm like, well, hey, at the basics, we could do maybe some making out, heavy petting, see where that goes.
And wait, he was there the whole time, right?
Yeah, he's there the whole time.
Yeah. Okay.
So like I didn't really interact with
Teddy. He was petting.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't interact, or like I didn't talk with him at the club per se. She approached me. They later said like, yeah, we were there. There was another swinger couple that like they kind of knew, and they thought maybe something was going with them, and they I guess like petered out or whatever. And she was like, hey, I'm gonna go talk to this guy. And so anyways, we kind of this basic layout that kind of here's where we're at, what are we expecting, and clothes start coming off, start making out. She's sitting on my, like, they blindfold me.
That's never
Whoa,
wise.
whoa,
That's never wise.
Yeah.
That's never wise. What?
Right.
What? I mean,
I think it's like
All
this
right.
is
you
like,
just met these people.
oh yeah,
you not-
motherfucker! I just met
Teddy,
these
they
people.
exchanged Facebook profiles,
Yeah.
dude.
That's what
Come
I'm
on.
saying.
Totally
They knew each other
trustworthy.
really well. Yeah.
Yes, and that is the thing. Is like this is a scenario where the universe.
How's your throat not cut right now? I don't get this. I
Cut
don't
my
fucking.
throat. See, I know this is where everybody else
There's
like.
so
gets-
many times that you can get away with it not being murdered
I mean, really.
in murderous situations.
And you
I
just
know,
keep-
and
you
these
just
are the
keep
stories that
diving.
keep my life interesting. It's really the payoff of actually being
Oh my
tragically
God.
alone all the time. 'Cause every once in a while, I have these scenarios where like I don't have to worry about what my fucking girlfriend or wife is gonna think because I decide, hey, let's go home with these swingers. You know, I don't even have cats to worry about anymore, motherfucker. Like
No, because you have chlamydia.
You are
get tested.
completely unencumbered.
I am exactly. I'm unencumbered,
You're
unfettered.
hedonistic is what it is.
And I'm decadent and depraved. And so yeah, she like they blindfold me. Oh, actually, also I got to put this plug in here too. Super pro move I never thought of. They had a whole box of those Philips like LED color changing light bulbs.
What the fuck, bro?
Switch all the hotel room like lamp bulbs out with the color changing ones. Awesome, sexy like environment. Way better than the fucking boring ass.
Pro moves.
So you saw that before you got blindfolded, and then fucking
Yep, saw that before I got
And then murder.
blindfolded.
way to
I
go.
think we should do a show
Ooh.
with these guys, with these people.
Well, yeah, and I told too. It's like, hey, I'm like
Let them fuck in the background.
95% like heteronormative. You know, like when your eyes are closed, a good kisser's a good kisser.
Hey, yeah, I mean, yeah, Dick don't know
Um,
who's sucking it, you know.
Exactly. Because yeah, as they blindfolded me, like she sits on my face.
And you felt stubble. I understand.
Oh yeah, and I was being sucked off
God.
by Barney Rubble, and
So at this point, you're like, I'm in too deep.
Right.
No,
It's like,
no,
all
there's
right.
no like in too
I might
deep.
as well just lean into this shit. Huh?
Was she
Well-
sit on your face to fucking hold you down?
No, I was eating her out. Like
Well, you couldn't really.
no, there's no like the thing is this point it's just like I'm being basked in their pleasure. This isn't
But
so
you-
like I feel like
I mean, okay. Did
this
you
thing
get
is like from
tested,
your
bro?
perspective, you're still like you have to remind yourselves when you're hearing a story, you're thinking like, oh my god, like what are they gonna do to me? I am just like, bring it on.
Wrong
and-
shit.
So
Just hammered.
Did you get tested?
I have nothing to be tested about yet, and it would be too soon anyways. So, and then, anyways, like he's sucking me off. She's sitting on my face. I'm eating her out, and I'm blindfolded. You know, and eventually though, I'm like, okay, this blindfold. I'm like, fuck this shit. Like, I need to see what's going on.
Of course. That's
She
too
had a
much
great,
stubble.
she had fucking great body. And then like at one point she was using vibrator like and bent over while I ate her ass. And he watched jerking off. And like that's when I got off.
Awesome.
And Like I said, I could
Hey,
not fuck her.
Thank you for that timeline.
The
What-
and then-
why couldn't you fuck her?
nonchalant storytelling is just.
Why couldn't I
great.
fuck her? Well,
Yeah.
okay. For one thing, it's like in a swinger scenario, this is not a standard where I'm with another girlfriend or wife. And also like wild card as like
Wild
hetero
card.
as a hetero single dude, like a lot harder to be like, hey, do you want to try this out than like even a hetero woman, right? Single woman. And so that didn't surprise me at all from like people I know that do this.
So it's like going to a potluck and you don't have a dish. Like you,
well,
you,
yeah,
you
like
can't just get too wild.
That's a good
oh, you
way
have to accept the parameters.
Right.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
all right, man.
That's a good
You,
way.
you
That's a
eat
great
first.
analogy.
Greatest analogy I've ever heard.
Holy shit.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and then a potluck without a dish to pass.
I didn't bring
Oh,
it.
that's not a dish to pass. You
I
get
didn't
the
bring anything.
leftovers. You
Yeah,
just get
right,
to
you
do
get the
whatever.
leftovers.
Yeah, just fucking-
You got to get to the end of the line.
Somebody
And,
didn't bring anything for the Secret Santa. Who was it?
So the so, anyways,
Oh.
she's like, I want to watch you fuck his face. And I'm like, all right.
And he
So-
was like, yeah. Or he was like, what?
He was into it enough for me to believe it. Put it that way. Into it enough.
And I'm
Me
pretty
too.
sure Ashtray didn't give him a choice.
And mind you, this is these are the scenarios where I realize how you can jump perspectives in your own brain of the dynamics of like a fucking sexy scenario like this, because I am face fucking this guy
Are you?
for her because
Oh.
she wants to watch.
Oh, we know.
And I'm also like, I got off on the fact that like I kept telling him like I want to fuck your girlfriend so bad, but instead I'm fucking your face.
That's what you were
Were you-
saying to him?
Yes.
Oh my
While
god.
she's patting his head.
Oh my god. What the
His
fuck?
cup. Yes.
What kind of life does this guy live?
Dude, this dude. Where do they work? What do they do?
It doesn't matter at this moment. Like this is like this. It is the kind of sexy scenario I am in, right? And also, it's like, like thinking that a
sexy
face
for
fucking
you.
a dude is not as arousing as thinking that I am I'm cuck making and face fucking this dude because she's getting off and watching it, and telling him too how much I want to fuck his girlfriend. Even though I'm like, I know I can't.
You were really saying that?
Oh yes, I was saying that. I'm like, I know I can't. I know
There's
that's
definitely
the
a
rule.
video of this shit. I know they had to have
Oh
a
my
secret.
And I was like,
God,
I know that's the
yeah.
rule, but like,
You're making a lot of money off of you right now.
so
Pornhub number
Yeah.
one.
the thing
dude,
is though, while doing this, and like I'm like into it in the play of the moment, but then I, at my empathetic side, it's like, God damn, that's that's brutal. Like
That's
I could not-
That's brutal.
I
You
could
are-
not take.
You are
if
ripping
I
this
were-
dude's masculinity.
if I was a
just to
smart
shreds.
dude, I couldn't handle that. And then I had to remind myself, like, don't think that because it's so like unsexy. Think about how much you're doing this for her. And like, I really tried to get off again to like it would have been really hot to blast on his face and watch her watch. But it didn't quite get there to the point where she was like, let's let him breathe.
Oh my God.
Let's let him breathe,
Yes.
she says.
Yes.
My
Holy
god.
shit.
So
What
Hey,
the
what drugs were you on?
well, just drinking and a little bit of cocaine.
What was the next morning like?
Well,
did you stay there?
Oh well, no. I mean,
No,
then
no,
it went
yeah,
from
you
like,
can't-
so we let
definitely
him
would be
breathe,
murdered.
and then like had I had her sit. I call it, the old fucking spare hook, like bowling ball like trick, where I just had her sit on my hand on the bed, and got her off that way. And then she asked me to be Little Spoon, and then we had like a 3-person spoon, and he then fucked her from behind, and then he finally got off. And by that point, it was like 6 in the morning, and they're like, "We got to get some sleep. Like, this is really fun, but we got to kick you out." I'm like, "I totally get it. Like, holy shit. Like, thank you. All right." And then it was like 6 in the morning, stumbling out, like, holy shit. Like, what did I just get into? And then I wandered to the Hy-Vee, and I'm like, I need to get some food. And I was like in the dessert aisle, and this big old black woman, she's like, "You know what?" She's like, "You deserve that." And I was looking at this like cheesecake, and I'm like, "Woman, if you only knew what I was doing tonight."
Yeah, right.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, you
Lady
deserve
Lady-
that. You
Lady,
deserve
get
the
a-
She can
trash in
smell
the
the
fucking trash can.
Yeah.
You fucking dirty
Smell the
dog.
stink.
Oh my
And
god!
when did this happen?
This Friday night,
Friday.
last Friday.
Last Friday. Dude, it's been like
Yeah.
a week. Yeah, you need to go get tested, bro. You got chlamydia or something.
Man,
I didn't put my dick in anything. Well, his
you
mouth.
You
I'm
sound like an
just-
8th grader. Doug.
His
You don't
mouth,
have
her
to
mouth.
put your.
I
What's that?
am really curious as to like what kind of maggot existence this guy has. Like, the fuck is this guy's life?
Well,
outside of
like,
this situation.
so they
enjoys
said,
it.
okay, don't like this thing too is like actually when you really think about it, you almost can't help but admire the involuntary cuck is a terrible position to be in. The voluntary cuck, someone who's like fucking Roger Stone, who's like, yeah, I want to watch my wife get banged by a big black man. It's you almost like you have to have some admiration that's like you actually like the person you love and care about, like you actually want to watch them have that
Actually have a
carnal
friend.
enjoyment with someone else. That's crazy.
The thing, though, is I
That's
don't
crazy.
believe that they love and care about them.
Well,
I
that's
agree
because you're
with
thinking about that from that perspective. Like,
I can't.
And is Roger Stone sucking the black dude's dick?
I don't know.
Or getting his face
Yeah, right,
fucked?
there's a
Not
big
just
difference.
sucking
Well,
his
just
dick,
from-
but getting his
well, from the
face
rumors, it
fucked.
sounds like he just likes to pay or like set up those scenarios where he likes to watch his wife be
'Cause
fucked by other men.
Because it sounds like that guy wasn't calling any of the shots. He was just some
I mean, yeah.
fucking fuck pig.
Yeah, it was just two
Fuck pig.
two white dudes dancing to this little crazy chick's puppet strings, bro.
Right?
Hey.
Yeah. You said you were fucking this guy for her.
Yeah.
A chick you met 20 minutes ago.
A couple I met. Okay, it wasn't just this chick I met. It was a
Well,
couple.
no,
They had done this before, and they go to these swinger
you
events. That's the
said
thing. It's
that
like,
you didn't talk to the guy; she approached you. So you was all about the
Again,
chick.
man, they exchanged Facebook profiles.
well, no,
dude.
like I knew who he
Yeah.
was.
What's
Yes,
the
no,
big
this
deal?
wasn't like she invited. He actually invited me to the hotel room. Like it was, like it's like she started talking to me first. As far as like I'm just doing my thing, dancing.
Go get checked, bro.
But yeah, no, like I said hi to the dude, I guess. Anyways, nonetheless,
Before
You're
you
like
would let
a
him
you're like
breathe.
a sexually depraved Forrest Gump. Like you just keep getting put in these situations that are kind of somewhat unbelievable. You know
Oh,
what I
yeah.
mean? Like
well, like
I met the president. No, you
all-
didn't.
the sexual part. It's a
You're
good
like,
fucking
I
metaphor.
got the thing.
Right?
Maybe
You
this
wouldn't
guy
play, but
lost
thanks,
at
fuck that
like
guy.
Mario Party or something, or like lost a
Oh.
bet. It's like, well, I guess you're getting your face fucked tonight.
Well, the thing is, though, it's easy for us.
Oh my god.
And also, like, I know I got a lot of the enjoyment out of this. Like, it's that kind of like male competition thing. Like, that cuck maker feeling is actually pretty
There
fucking.
wasn't any competition. You weren't letting him breathe.
No,
Yeah,
not for
you
a
were
while.
Literally
and
choking. That dude
yeah,
with your
so
dick.
much so where I all of a sudden felt sympathetic, and then it made me like not fucking sexy and hard. Anyways, if though he like that is what he's into is being that cuck, man, good on him.
All right,
Good on him.
we're gonna move on.
Thank God.
The fuck what you think section of the show. Oracle job continuity.
Yeah, so in the process of closing on a house, and there's all this bullshit. I swear that all of these entities, or there are several entities that just ask for enough to legitimize their part of the process. Because we keep on getting these requests and forms and things like that. And the latest one was for my wife, who's been doing her job. It's been doing like biologist, naturalist stuff for 10 years. And it's like, please explain in a letter how your previous job relates to your current job. And just things like, please.
And what is this for?
It's for the mortgage, and it's just like,
what?
How your previous
Exactly.
job relates to your current job.
Right, it's
As
like-
in, like, well,
I would say
was a
no.
graphic designer
I'm not
here.
going to explain
Exactly.
that because that has no fucking
has
pertinence to
exactly
me paying my bills.
right. It has nothing to do with it. She's been in her position for a year now, and I mean, it's
I'd
just
leave
like
that shit blank and be like, "You're an idiot."
right. It's so
I guess
ridiculous.
Can't remember. Yeah, the whole mortgage thing is probably completely different.
And it's for a VA loan or whatever, but still, it's just like,
Oh, well, it's the VA loan. Of course, you're gonna get dumb shit questions like that.
that's
That's how
fucking
they fucking
retarded.
justify those lower rates for you
Yeah.
VA people.
Yeah, but
gotta
she
put up
isn't
with
even the veteran.
Hey,
Yeah,
I know.
the
You're still
bureaucracy.
part of it. If it's
Yeah.
through the VA, if she's not a veteran but she's going through the VA, you're gonna get played by the VA rules.
Yeah, fucking dumb shit. I had to put a railing in and scrape while you were face fucking or recovering from getting face fucked. I was scraping paint off of goddamn windowsill, repainting it. You piece of shit.
just bitching. Just motherfucker.
I wish I could fuck this paint off.
we're almost there. We're almost there and done with all these goddamn stupid requests. But it's just like, Jesus Christ, just give us the fucking house. We'll pay the goddamn bills.
Right.
Whatever. That's my rant,
Right? Just like fucking grease these wheels.
right?
Ashtray. TikTok hustle and suicide.
I was reading this article recently. The old fucking Bloomberg. Who the fuck is calling me? Jesus goddamn Christ!
Oh,
People.
no, it's the Swingers.
Jesus goddamn Christ.
No, it's not the Swingers.
It's the
They're
swingers.
back in town.
No.
We'll be back
If
tomorrow.
they were, I'd be like, oh, hold on a moment.
Now it's
nah,
your
the,
turn to get fucked.
yeah, I know.
That's payback, big boy.
That's
The
where karma
puppet
comes back
master
to,
has
right?
deemed
Wanna-
you to be the
Right?
fucky.
And my empathetic side would be like, well, tit for tat. Please stop. Anyways, TikTok, Bloomberg had a pretty good in-depth article about how hard it is for anyone to get any information on the algorithm that runs TikTok because of some of these parents of teenagers who committed suicide. When they eventually figure out how to log into their teenager's phone, and they're trying to figure out why did my teenager commit suicide? A lot of them will log into their TikTok and they just look at the For Me, with the whatever it recommends you or your news feed. And yeah, it'll be like this flood of fucking life's too hard, it ain't worth it. I hate this world. Sad, fucking mopey, suicidal, video memes. And there's one family that isn't part of a lawsuit. I mean, because TikTok is owned by ByteDance, based in Beijing, even though they have like these safety,
Mhm.
departments and whatnot, and moderators in multiple countries. Um, those a whole number of the people that they interviewed, who were former employees, were like, yeah, like as soon as we're trying to uh, do the safety thing, but you're not actually telling us how the algorithm works, so that we can try to figure out why or how to not make it just flood people all of a sudden with the negative stream of like fucking life sucks, it's hard. You know what? The only
It's
fucking
goddamn China, man. They're coming after us.
Right.
well, the thing is too, did you guys realize that in China you can't actually download TikTok?
That's hilarious. But that's also, now that you say that, totally not
It
surprising.
totally makes sense, doesn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah.
Right.
No,
You can't
there
download
is-
TikTok.
you cannot even download TikTok. But I think the company has, I think in the article, of course, you read it once and now it locked me out. But there is a sister app that uses some of the same core algorithms, but it's like the Chinese version. And the thing is though, like even they are like, oh yeah, no, we can't share it. But yeah, so you can't get TikTok at all in China itself. I don't know if you've ever used it, but like it is so well designed in the sense, like even when you try to get back out of it, it just shares you another video. You have to hit the back button like 4 times to get it to like close.
That sounds like a fucking like gambling machine or some shit.
Totally.
Mm-hmm.
That the old man at the fucking bar that I overheard put it best, where he's like these goddamn people, because it's not just teenagers, like motherfuckers of all ages are getting like sucked into TikTok. And this old man was like, it's these people, they're just like, they're at the video slot machines, they're just spending their time bloop, bloop, bloop.
Making noise.
Yeah, waiting for that little dopamine hit of some stupid cute video or whatever.
Right.
But some of these teenagers, for whatever reason, all of a sudden start getting these like kind of woe is me fucking emo shit that's continuous. And this kid in this article, like, just fucking walk this corner blind spot for the fucking railroad where he crossed, and it was like his entire life, his fucking parents warned him about it. He decided, I'm gonna go down there and wait for a train.
Damn.
Yeah. Fucking sad. So yeah, fucking TikTok.
Wow. All right. Well, Teddy, people over 40 happy about 420?
I would say happy about 420. These motherfuckers, we're over 40 years old. We smoke every.
Care too much about
it? We're gonna smoke every day. I mean, shit. It's like those. It's just because it's the holiday. We're the holiday. We're smoking weed. That we Happy 420, bro. I'm like, I ain't heard from you in fucking 20 years. You give me a happy 420 today? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, really?
You still owe me $50, you son of a bitch.
I just thought it was funny. It's fun. Enjoy your high and everything else. I'm a high too and shit, but it's back. You smoke all the time. It's not a special occasion.
Well, yeah, or it's not like, oh, this is the only day we get to smoke.
I mean, right. I mean, it's not like it's yeah. Enjoy 421 because I'm gonna be smoking tomorrow too.
Yeah.
All right. I guess next is me, and I want to talk about Teddy's grumpy ass. Fuck off. Why can't you just let people have their day?
I am letting people have their day.
Well, yeah, but you're bitching about it.
But
just
I
like
am
when
just
Christmas
using my
comes around,
goddamn.
and you're like,
right.
enjoy it, heathens. Rrr. Or fucking,
Yeah.
you bitch about fucking killing Indigenous People Day when Thanksgiving rolls around, and fucking, like, dude, just let people fucking celebrate.
Columbus was a saint.
Just
It's the truth, man.
just let people do what they want, bro. Why you gotta be all up in their business?
You all are doing what
Right?
you want. You're getting fat
That's true.
on a
Let-
day. You're getting fat on a
Right.
day and saying it's about family when when the day was supposedly founded
This
after y'all
extractor,
slaughtered
man.
families.
Just let people do what they want.
Just fucking, I get it. But
There's a
it's
lot of idiots out there. So long as it doesn't impede upon you. It's hard. But you know what? Some people want to be face fucked. Just gotta let them have it.
Jesus Christ.
No, he did not want to be face fucked. His
He
woman.
He could have protested a long
Wanted
time ago.
him to be
I
Right.
don't think you. I honestly don't think you.
I don't
gave
know.
me
He
a
might have
choice.
won, I think, a little bit.
I think you're like, she wants this. I must do this for my mistress.
What if she was like a psycho
Yeah.
killer or something? She's like, you don't let this dude face fuck you, I'm gonna fucking kill you. Or I'm actually,
yeah.
she had
That's the thing.
his kids like on her hostage. I'm gonna kill
think
your
it was
fucking
like-
children.
That idea that all these, yeah, no, I wasn't gonna
Had
be
his sister
murdered.
tied up in the closet. She had
I'd
to
say
watch the whole fucking time.
Right?
She had to watch her brother get face fucked by some random fucking dude in Madison.
Dude, they fucking picked up off the club.
She's
He's got a weird, funny
like, I was
hat,
in college yesterday. What's going on?
right? He talks about how he makes lighters. Fucking weirdo.
In all seriousness, go fuck yourself, face fuckers. That's our show. We're going to be here every Thursday at 10 p.m. Central. You can join the conversation at theredeyereport.com or at, you can mail Teddy a letter. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, we'd
Put his
love if you
address
did
in
that.
there.
Totally provide that.
Like us, share us, or fuck us. We're down for whatever. I'm Mystic.
I'm Marco.
This is Ashtray.
And I'm Teddy said, Ashtray, go get tested, buddy.
This is the Red Eye Report.
Go get tested.
Yeah,
Dude, you ate pussy and ass first time out. I mean,
Yeah.
that is